All right, so y'all know what we're doing right here, baby. We got the live stream going for the post game, and we're gonna let everybody get up in here. Y'all come on up in this thing. Come on up in this thing. Come on up in here. Let me make sure we good to go. Come on up in here. Let me know if we good to go. Y'all let me know where y'all checking in from, how you checking in, what y'all think about the ball game, as I will give my analysis, and I will invite some guests to come on with me. So let's get it in, baby. We thought Chico coming to you live and direct. Bruh. Bruh. Bounce around in there, bitch. Bounce around in this bitch. Put a BT8 in the chat. 8 in the chat. Put a BT8 in the chat. 8 in the chat. Put a BT8 in the chat. 8 in the chat. Put a BT8 in the chat. 8 in the chat. Put a BT8 in the chat. That's built to ass. Put a BT8 in the chat. Put a BT8 in the chat. Hey. BT8 in the chat. Let's go. This is what we do, baby. Colorado Buffaloes coming to you live and direct. BIWTOWT, go to the theater, place to be. Make sure y'all log on right now to Big Dog Chico, MySquareShot.com and get you some. Let's go. Hurry up. Big beat. Let's go. Hold on. I gotta let you know. You're not gonna find this on the internet anywhere else, brother. Anywhere else, you're not gonna find this on the internet, man. You can go search all day and all night, high and low, over there and over there, over here and over there. You're not gonna find this on the internet anywhere else in the world, brother. Let's get it in and let me know where you're checking in from right now. Turn me up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Of course, we just finished the big time ball game where the Colorado Buffaloes advanced to go on to be 8-2 upon this big season. 2 more games to finish out as the predicted record by the Big Dog Chico earlier this year. Well, I said there would be 10-2. That'll be my ceiling. Actually, wait. What did I say? 8-4 or 10-2 would be the floor. I think the worst they can be is 10-2. And the best they could be is 12-0, I think is what I said. You feel me? So we're heading right towards that 10-2 mark. You feel me? Yes, Ocho was at the game. Yes, T.O. was at the game. And a bunch of other people was at the game. Make sure y'all get y'all your Prime blenders as soon as you can. Make sure y'all get y'all some merch. Get you some GV Athletics, some Goonsville Athletics merch. Make sure you go to the Glass House Optical and get you some glasses that has medicine in them, or you can just get you some regular old good-looking frames, some fashion frames. Go get you some exclusive CU merch from mdjoriginalrightnow.com. Check out the exclusive content right here, Prime Parents. If you type in Prime Parents, you'll see some of your favorite athletes from the Colorado Buffaloes interviewed with our parents interviewed on their behalf, where you can learn more about the player, how they grew up, and so on. You feel me? All right. Gilly was at the game. Yes, he was there too. Put a BTA in the chat. Put a BTA in the chat. Oh, now what's good? Everybody out there checking in. Do you believe now? Huh? You must ask you, do you believe now? And I don't care if you do or you don't. We're coming in this thing. We're coming in hot. We're going straight to the moon on the rocket, just like crypto is right now. You understand me? Jacksonville, Florida checking in. Duval County. Chico checking in from Rhode Island. This week. Checking in from Rhode Island this week, Pen Pal said. Oh, now Pen Pal. Great team win. Kansas City up in here. Yes, indeed. D Hall said she got her blenders on. Shout out to Charlie getting the score at the end of the ball game to just seal that win. LeBron James said, I don't hear none of those CU Buffs, Deion Sanders haters being upfront and loud. They're in hiding now. Coach Prime said we coming. Well, we here now. Love what's going on in Boulder is what the King said, LeBron James, of course. You understand me? Even LeBron checking in. Everybody taking notice, dog, because of what's Coach Prime doing. But the haters are in hiding right now. For what reason? Please, somebody let me know. Any questions, y'all let me know out there. Mama Tia checking in, waving from Columbia, South Carolina. I appreciate you, Mama Tia, showing love, respect, and support all the time of this channel and many others. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. I got up early this morning just to bring you guys the content, and I'm glad I did, as the Colorado Buffaloes took care of business, putting BTA right now to the Utah Utes. It's 49-24 was the final score for the number 17, some number 18 ranked Colorado Buffaloes, moving on up like the Jeffersons in this college football playoff rankings and such, headed right into the college football, the conference playoffs of the Big 12 championship game versus the BYU Cougars right now. At least that's where we're headed. 405 total yards for the Colorado Buffaloes. You feel me? Let me see if I can share this thing with you guys. As we didn't even hit our stride for real, and we still putting BTA. You feel me? Team stats right now are as such that I'll show it to you on the screen right here. What do you think about this? 405 total yards to 272 total yards. They had only 80-plus total yards in the first half was Utah. 241 passing yards for Utah to Colorado's 340 yards passing. 65 total rushing yards for Colorado. 31 for Utah. Let's look at the individual stats right quick before we continue to go to the team stats. Isaac Wilson was 8 of 20 for 62 yards. Well, actually, no. Let me go back. Hold down. Because that wasn't the full stats. Player stats right here. Isaac Wilson, 21 of 40 for 236 yards, 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Shedeur Sanders, 30 of 41, 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception for Shedeur Sanders. Isaiah Augustov, who had that long run, 7 rushes for 59 yards, 8.4 yards per carry, 1 touchdown for him. Travis Hunter, 1 carry, 5 yards, and a touchdown. That was the reverse, but it looked like it was way longer than 5 yards because he got the ball back like 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Charlie Offerdahl, 1 carry for 4 yards and a touchdown for him. Great job by the Buffs overall. Shedeur Sanders, another game. I think that's 7 straight games with 300-plus yards and 3 total touchdowns in the ball game. As they're doing an interview with him right now, let me hear what Jenny Taft has to say with Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. Shout out to Young Money Bug back there. Shedeur said it wasn't his best game overall. Accounted for 3 touchdowns in 8 straight ball games now. Exactly. Longest active winning streak in college football. Thank you, Uncle Kai. Shedeur says Travis is the best player in the country. Not a lot of guys who could do what he could do on offense or on defense. He should be the Heisman Trophy winner, he's saying. Shedeur said they don't like us. They hate us so much that they hate on greatness. I love the fact that Shedeur and Travis praise each other the way they do. They're truly like brothers. They always advocate for one another to be Heisman Trophy winners. The defense was definitely shut down overall. They were on the field a lot, but still they did their thing, man. Shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes defense. Coach D. Lou, Coach Sapp, Coach Rob Livingston, Coach Vincent Dancy, Coach Andre Hart, Coach Hilo, and so on, man. What a great game. I appreciate all the support and all the love out there. Y'all make sure y'all hit us in the chat right now. Thank you all for the super chats and so on. Quincy Wiggins definitely was able to get in and get him some. I texted Wiggins' mom after the play, screaming in the text, "Let's go." Pete Holland, why don't you send her a text also and say, "Mama, why don't you come on the show with Big Dog Chico on Prime Parents? That'll be dope." You feel me? That'll be dope. Let's get her on Prime Parents. Great job by the defense, though, once again. Let me give you guys some stats and some updates real quick from this ball game that we might not know of right now. And you'll probably hear on another show coming up later on. But the final, of course, 49-24. Colorado improves to 8-2, 6-1 in the Big 12. Travis Hunter rushes for a 5-yard touchdown on that reverse. That was a beautiful play. Shiloh Sanders with a strip sack of Isaac Wilson, and Keaton Wade recovers it. And they took over at the Utah 19-yard line with 3:12 to go. That was a great job by Shiloh Sanders coming in off that end, the blitz, and get a big sack and forced fumble. Shedeur Sanders with a clutch scramble at the end of the ball game to pick up the first down, also to extend that drive. A beautiful job by him, just being elusive and getting away from the sack right there. Great job by Shedeur Sanders. Overall, man, you got to be happy with this win, to get another notch in the win column. But as a coaching staff, you're going to say, man, we got a lot of stuff to improve on. We should have did this better. We should have did that better. We got too many penalties and such. This game should have been a 55-10 game or something like that, So, but overall, Travis Hunter still, I think his Heisman candidacy is intact. 55 yards on 5 receptions, 1 rushing touchdown of 5 yards, an interception, 132 snaps total. He said he wanted to play all the snaps, dog. Draylon Miller came up big. The freshman came up huge today once again. Just everybody stepping up for the Buffs. Draylon Miller leading the team with 6 receptions, 108 yards, 18 yards per catch, and a touchdown. LaJohntay Wester, 10 catches to lead the squad, 77 yards. No touchdowns for him, but Will Sheppard had 5 catches, 71 yards, and 2 big touchdowns for Will Sheppard. Savell Smalls, 1 catch, 12 yards. Dalen Hayden, 2 catches, 9 yards. Travis Hunter, 5 catches, 55 yards, and that touchdown on the run once again for the Buffs. What else can you ask for except for eliminating the penalties, as the Buffs had 5 penalties, 50 yards in this ball game. Let me make sure that's the total. I think they had way more than 5 penalties for 50 yards. No, that's what they had, 5 penalties, 50 yards in this ball game. Time of possession went to Utah, 35 minutes and 37 seconds. Colorado, 24 minutes and 23 seconds on the night. Let me know if anybody want to come in and give their analysis of the ball game. Appreciate you, Big LT, coming up in this thing saying smash that like button. Portia said, can you imagine how dominant we will be when we are fully healthy? It is hard to imagine that, dog, because right now we putting BTA, and to get any better than this, man, we're going to be kicking people to sleep. You feel me? We're going to be kicking people to sleep, man. Make sure y'all follow Laws Whiskey on Instagram. Check out the website and apply code BUFFS pregame 10 at checkout to receive 10% off your order to get you some good old bourbon whiskey. I know we got some drinkers out there, some real drinkers. Y'all can get y'all some. I just put it in the chat. I'm also going to put an invite link in the chat for 30 minutes or 30 seconds to 1 minute for somebody want to come on this thing and say something about this ball game. Let me know what's your name and where you're checking in from when you come in. I'm putting it in the chat right now. All you got to do is click on it with your phone or your computer. If you have a camera, that would be excelente, but it's in the chat right now where you could join me and let me know your thoughts on this ball game. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Just come in this thing 10, 30 seconds, whatever it is, and just do it. All right. Mama Tia said the catch from Travis, 6 feet high. Definitely. He probably caught that thing at about a 10 feet apex as he went up and got it at its highest peak. Great job by Travis Hunter, man. Just amazing athlete. Chico, let me see. Just sent her a message. I appreciate that, P. Holland. Good looking out. That's what the gang is for, man. Big Dog Gang. Shout out to the Headache Gang. But the Big Dog Gang, where we all big dogs and we looking out for each other up in here, that's what we're doing. Because we're going to have another Prime Parents interview coming up with Cash Cleveland's parents. And that's going to be a cold-blooded show right there. We already got it in hand. Y'all make sure y'all check that out coming up next week. And y'all have any connections with any parents out there that y'all would like to see, let me know. And I got to bring in my dog, Big Beats Franklin, checking in right now. Y'all been rocking with me. Y'all been hearing the beats. Y'all been hearing me bouncing around and going crazy. This is why. God dog it. Oh, now to my dog checking in. What's happening?
Oh, now my dog, Big Dog Chico. What's happening with it, brother?
Already, baby. Let them know where you checking in from, man. How they can find you right now.
Checking in from Naptown, Indianapolis, Indiana, man. Naptown Buff, stand up, man. We in this thing, dog.
Yes, indeed. Naptown in this build. Hey, shout out to Naptown, the home of Mike Epps and a whole bunch of real homies who I know out there, man. Naptown doing their thing. But look, if y'all want some beats, if y'all want some cold-blooded beats, y'all make music, y'all know somebody make music, y'all need to connect them with somebody. Y'all know a cold-blooded rapper, but he got some whack-ass beats. You're like, dog, why you keep rapping on that, dog? Hook him up with my dog right here. Let them know where to find you at once again.
Hey, man, listen, like you said, man, it's your boy Big Beats, man. Matt Big Beats Franklin, man. Y'all can holler at me. Y'all can hit me on YouTube, man. Y'all can holler at me on IG under Beats Did That. That's BEATZ DIDDAT. Or y'all can holler at me on Facebook under Big Beats Franklin, man. It's just a pleasure to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get some music under over there with Chico, man, and hopefully get some stuff with some other cats, man, just to show my appreciation, man, and show my support, man, the Buff Nation, man. Hey, man, we in this thing, brother, man.
100%, baby, 100%. We got support for Buffs and Coach Prime all over the nation and all over the world, really, right here. As you see, Big LT checking in. We got Mama Tia checking in. And so I want y'all to let them know where y'all checking in from. Big Beats, man, we appreciate you, Big Dog. You can stay on with us or however, but we're going to feature your music once again. If y'all want to contact Big Beats Franklin, y'all can on Facebook and Instagram. The code is out there. Y'all get them in, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, Buffs.
Go Buffs.
Yes, go Buffs,
Let's get
man.
it.
Go Buffs, man.
Big LT coming in from Texas. Talk to me.
Straight out of Dallas, man. Hey, man. That was a great game, man. That's what the fans we've been asking for right there. A dominant win. You know, a win to put the rest, not just the 12, but the rest of the nation on notice, man. You know, I'm proud of Prime in Colorado, man. And you know, it's so good to see these kids grow up from freshmen on up, and now to see them as young men on the way to the league, man. That's all we've been asking for, man. All the haters got to sit down. They just got to sit down now, man.
Have a seat. Big LT out in Dallas, Texas. We appreciate you, man. We're from Indianapolis, Naptown, to Dallas, Texas. Now we're going to go to South Carolina and I think New York also. So let's go. Mama Tia checking in from South Carolina. Oh, now Mama Tia.
That's my husband move. You know, I don't stay long. Hello, fans, and everybody, and Big Dog Chico. Love everybody. I'll be chiming in.
Thank you once again, Mama Tia. Hit that Heisman pose again. Mama Tia checking in. All right. My dog Rennie. Oh, now Rennie, let them know where you checking in from, big dog. Dang, we can't hear you. Let me see. Let me make sure we don't take the mute off. Let me see. Nah, it's on your end, I think, Rennie. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna put you out. You come back in. I'm gonna put you out. Come back in. Let me see. I gotta remove them. And then I'll just come back in. I'm putting in the chat once again, guys. Hey, y'all see, we got people, we got love all over the country. So y'all make sure y'all show support. I'm gonna play this beat once again for my dog Big Beats Franklin, who I've been turning up on this whole time. And y'all already know how we do it, man. Run them likes up for your boy one time. Katy, Texas. Palm Springs, California. Oh, now. Rennie, talk to me.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you in there, baby, like swimwear. Talk to me, baby.
All right. Listen, man, I want to say something. I'm really proud of this defense. Just think about what happened in the beginning of the game. We got a INT by 2. Last year, that's a touchdown by Utah.
Yep.
We got a fumble. Last year, that's a touchdown by Utah. The defense stood its ground. That's what I'm proud of. I mean, I'm proud of the team, but I'm proud of the defense. I'm really proud of defense because that's the type of defense that wins championships. That's the type of defense that make you say, you know what? It's 4-2, and it's in the middle of the field. We're going for it.
Yep.
We're going
Which
for
is exactly what we did this game.
And that's the difference. Let me tell you something. That's the difference that's going to make this team continue to win all the way to the Big 12 and into the playoff.
I think so also because the teams that we're facing coming up, we can steamroll them. I think the biggest test was Utah, whether they had a backup quarterback or not. I think they still was the biggest test. Now, Kansas will present some problems. I think their defensive backfield is just as good as Utah's. Their quarterback is good too, but I think their up front is not as good as Utah. We can beat them just as handily also.
And before I go, you know what? That quarterback. I mean, he made some plays, man. From Utah, he made some. He had to make some plays, and I'm gonna say this: our defense is deep. It's deep. It's not just a few people. It's everyone.
Yep.
That's what's gonna make the difference because injuries, whatever, we got the players. We have the players
that can step in. I think we have 6 players on this squad with. That have had double-digit sacks in a ball game. 6 different players. That's huge, dog. That have had double digits, 2 sacks at least in a ball game. So everybody can get after it. Let them know where you're checking in from one more time. Just want to hear you say it.
Checking in from Brooklyn, baby.
You already know Brooklyn stand up, baby. Brooklyn stand up.
Man.
Hey, real quick,
What's
you
up?
had a Brooklyn representative out of Brownsville last night, Mike Tyson. In the fight with Jake Paul.
That's
what
right.
did you think about that fight?
Let me tell you something, man. He stood his ground. First two rounds, he gave us the best he can. The rest of it, he's like, listen, man, I'm standing on business. I'm gonna get this 20 mil, and he ain't gonna knock me out. So, I mean, I didn't expect anything crazy. I mean, he's 58 years old, stood his ground, and that's it. I mean, to be honest with you. Jake Paul, I felt as though Jake Paul should have did more.
Right. Exactly right.
Because he was just standing there and Jake Paul was like, I don't know if it was because he respected him. I don't know what it was, but I think Jake Paul should have did more.
Exactly. To be fighting a 58-year-old man and be later rounds, I think he should have, at least been able to put him on the ground. But good job by Mike Tyson. I think to not go down. I think those legs were a little bit weary.
That's what it was. He gave us 2 good rounds. The first 2 rounds was good. And then he's like, hey, man, I got to go my rocking chair, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
58 is 58. So
that's right, brother.
I appreciate you, Brooklyn.
Much love.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, because shoot, I feel my legs now. And I'm nowhere near 50, 58. I feel mine now. And you want me to go back and run put it like this. I said this the other night. I said, if I'm in my prime, right, and I'm going against an old DB, even if it's Coach Prime and he's 58 years old, right, if I'm in my prime as a wide receiver, he shouldn't cover me, especially if we're going over 3 or 4 times. Maybe he'll get me on experience on the first time, or if I try to go out there and try to pity pat and play around with him. But if I'm dead serious and I'm in the prime of my craft, whether it's whatever it is, especially if it's anything athletic, if I'm running routes and I'm running against the best DB to ever play defense in the NFL, but he's 58 years old and I'm 27, he shouldn't cover me. Not for 10 rounds, not for 10 reps. You feel me? At some point, he's going to be, I got my back hurt. My knees hurt. I can't move as quick. So that's why I knew it would play out like it did with Jake Paul and Tyson, and he did the right thing to get that money. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, though, I hate to change the subject to go there, but I will go back and say this right here. The Colorado Buffaloes did their fucking thing in a major way. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for Unc and Chico live tomorrow night, where we will be breaking this thing down like none other. And we will be talking about other things, as we like to do, as we talk about sports, culture, football, life, and everything else. All right, we're going to have our top 5. What is it this week? Top 5 what? Is it the top 5? I will have to look and see. I'll have to look and see what the top 5 is this week. But we got top 5 this week. We might have a guest this week and so on. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. I'm going to get something to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I was asking for y'all to let me know what I should be eating for my lunch today, because I got up early to give you guys this ball game as the Colorado Buffaloes get a big win like we needed them to do today in a major way. So the Buffs took care of business, and I'm going to go take care of business right now. And in the meantime, y'all make sure y'all tune in and get you some beats also from Big Beats Franklin on Facebook. Or Beats Did That on Instagram. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Chico to the City, the place to be, coming to you live and direct. Let's go.
Ain't got no relation. So what you win if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours bills tower. Over us, I overcome. I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions. Don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joe's will come. Promote the Kirk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO. I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one. You owe me two. You holding one. I'm holding you accountable. Act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The Big Dog Chico Show. That sports talk. Scope up. Joe Flow.